Hello everyone, my name is Peter Holcomb. Today I am going to show you the Lindy AI observability agent that I built for our Academy project. I'm going to be using the agent task change and get task details actions. The goal of this agent was to automatically trigger um, the status changes that could be created, success, working, canceled, or failed for any new agent that I want to monitor. So the purpose of this agent is to really monitor the changes within the task flow and the entire agent stack. Um, Traditionally in cybersecurity and in application performance monitoring, we know this to be observability, where we can manage and monitor the logs, traces, and metrics of traditional software. However, given the various different elements that AI has within its system flow, there are a lot of other parameters that we can monitor as well, some of which I will demonstrate today and show you guys. So to begin, the Lindy utility we're using is the agent task change. It is going to monitor the Lindy knowledge base agent that we created last Tuesday together. And it's going to filter by resolved status of working here, as you can see. It's going to grab all of its task details with the task details trigger found in the utilities. And this is a prompt that I gave it. So as I mentioned, we're going beyond just monitoring the logs, traces, and metrics, and we're monitoring the prompt, the model reasoning, the memory, the outcomes, and any other anomalies that might exist within the agent itself. And again, we're monitoring the Lindy KB agent. Um, the subtask and the number of blocks I just set to automatic. After the details have been gathered, we're going to send a message to an HTTP endpoint. And so let me just, the HTTP endpoint here is going to be a URL string, and I have this blurred out because there's some sensitive key information that I can't share as it would not be secure. But the goal of this is to be able to send a put call HTTP method into an S3 bucket so that all of the observability data that's gathered from the get task details is going to be inputted into an S3 bucket. It's going to be formatted in a JSON file format. And then the headers here are going to be set manually and the body will be automatically generated. Something to note here that the set manually configuration works best for this specific HTTP request. Once that has completed, we're going to move on to a condition. So if the HTTP request is successful, we're going to get a 200 call, and then that's going to go ahead and send a Slack message to my optimal IT tenant, specifically in my AI observability channel. And then this is the prompt that I used to get the message from the details, and this is the format of the message that will be sent in my Slack channel. So everything else is set to manually. So to simulate this, we're going to just go ahead and go to Lindy Knowledge Base Agent, and we're going to go to Tasks, and I'm just going to enter in a prompt. And you're going to see here, as soon as I enter in this prompt, this is going to follow up to the top, and then the AI observability agent is also going to follow up to the top above it. And that just means that the monitoring has started for this respective agent that's being used. So if I hit submit, you can see that the Lindy agent popped up first, and then now the prod AI observability agent popped up after that because the monitoring has begun. So we'll go ahead and just give this a minute or a second here to populate, and then we'll see how this works. And so if I go to my prod AI observability agent and go to tasks, and then just refresh real quick, you can see that the task is here and it's already working. Up top, you can see the get task details have already been populated. And now you can see down here that the HTTP request has been fulfilled with the green check mark. The condition has been met. And now the send Slack message is also coming to my observability channel. So I'll show you guys all of these details here in a second. And so if we go to AWS and we look at the S3 bucket that I've created, that was the Lindy observability bucket. we go into the logs directory, and then we go into the actual file itself. We can open this file, and now we can see that all of the request details, so tell me how to set up AI observability, and all of the JSON payload and its respective details have populated here as a JSON payload. The other thing I just wanted to show you guys is the Slack message. So if we go here and we go to my observability channel, you can see that it's live here, and just today, this was the output that I had set up for my Slack message. So overall, I thought this was a really fun agent to build. I really enjoyed the challenge here, and I got a lot out of it. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a great day.